AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Mikal Bridges has asked Tom Thibodeau to play Knicks starters fewer minutes. Sometimes it's not fun on the body. We've got enough team where our bench guys can come in and we don't need to play 48 minutes, 47. It helps just keeping fresh bodies out there. Wow.
I'm right. I've been right all along. I keep telling y'all, nobody likes Tom Thibodeau. Fuck Boston OKC tonight. We doing a little overtime right now, y'all. Did I not say? No, because I gotta pat myself on the back. No. We gonna have a discussion. Let me get comfortable. Let me fix my collar. Let me pop my collar first, and then let me, Did I not say months ago Tom Thibodeau's on the hot seat? I said it months ago. Everybody raves and rages about all the guys this, the guys that. No one likes Tom Thibodeau. Mikal Bridges, what he just did is proof we got to get a new head coach. When a player that's not even playing well says that is a problem. That is a problem. Flea, my business, Flea, you at work. Stay where you at. We got this. But no, all jokes aside, Mikal Bridges is not even playing well enough to even say that. That just goes to show you how bad Tom Thibodeau has been managing these guys' minutes and playing these guys. When Tom Thibodeau put Cat back in the game after we thought he injured his knee, goes to show you Tom Thibodeau can give two damns about you being injured or how many minutes he's playing you guys. Mikal Bridges doesn't even have the cachet to do that, to say that. I'm sorry, he doesn't. As bad as he's been playing, wow. Thank you, Tory B. Listen, I've been consistent for years. And when a player comes out, no, but all seriousness, Fabian, I would love to hear your opinion.
No, because she really listens to us, bro.
Now she's family. Now I love it, man. I love it.
She knows when you take my shit and claim it. I love you.
Fabian, when a player comes out and says this about their coach and it gets out and it's not kept in-house, that tells me everybody else feels like that. Go ahead. Please, I want to hear how you feel, because this is crazy.
We got a lot of people in the building. I'm going to read further into that article, boy. I'm trying to pull it up now. It's getting slow on me. All this tells me is the computer.
Wow.
Trying to stop me from keeping my eyes on the prize, baby. Bubba. Prize picks. Run your game.
Y'all been right. I think everybody has always said that Thibs got to ease up on the minutes. But y'all have been stressing this about this particular team. Everybody talks about that with Thibs, for years. But this particular team, y'all have been on this since the second week of the season. Y'all are absolutely right. All I have to say about it is this. I respect Bridges for saying that. Because now it forces Thibs to actually take a look at it. This is a guy that we trade 5 first-round picks for. This is a guy that we really jumped out the window for. This is a guy that we really were interested in getting on our ball club. We got him. He's been inconsistent all season, right? We can say whatever we want about his play. But Stevie Wonder could tell you that we are playing entirely too many minutes with our starters. Bridges leads the league in minutes played per game. Am I wrong, y'all? Is that a fact?
And he's an Iron Man. He plays every game.
He plays every game, and he's leading the league in minutes. Go ahead, Ray.
The whole team leads the league in minutes, bro.
we top 5. We in the top 5. It's like 4 guys in the top 5, 5 guys in the top 7 or something like that. But I respect what Bridges said, and to be honest with you, I would like to see how Thibs reacts to this. Because if he reacts poorly to this, meaning if he continues to play guys high minutes, now Bridges is on board in terms of, hey, we playing too many minutes. We love you, Thibs, but I won championships with Jalen Brunson. I won championships with Josh Hart on the collegiate level, but I've been with these guys for a while. All it takes for me is to say, yo, JB, Hart, it might be that time. Let's go up. Let's go talk to Leon. Let's go. Let's have a skip level meeting. Let's have a skip level meeting and go talk to Leon. Now that ball gets to rolling and OG gets his wish. But listen,
hold on, Flea. Just think about this though. I said this a while ago. Remember I said they gave up on Thibs?
yes,
My opinion, and I could be wrong. He lost the locker room. It's done. Bro, for me, it's no coming back from this. I could be exaggerating, I could be, but I think the locker room is lost. And I think when this happens like this, I think he's done. I think he's done. And I told y'all, he's not on the sideline looking happy. That means in these practices, in these meetings, this had to be discussed. And these players were not happy and probably was discussing it with Thibs. And then now, Mikal Bridges just had enough and said, bunk it. I'm going to say what needs to be said. I think the locker room is lost, Flea, and I think he's done.
For him, for Bridges to come out and say that, like, you gotta have a level of audacity, because like for one side of us, right, we all feel like Bridges has been inconsistent, underachieved this year for what we wanted from him, right? We've been screaming Bridges all season long, but for him to have that audacity to say, I don't give a damn how I'm playing, this needs to be said to Thibs. I respect it. I respect it. I got to jump, y'all. I'm still locked.
Yeah, you already, always a pleasure. You already know. That was Flea in the building, y'all. Real quick cameo. Had to get his opinion. Yeah, had to get his opinion on that.
I was about to get into my conspiracy zone.
I will watch. I will watch. I do not.
No, you won't. You shouldn't watch. Let's switch hats real quick.
I love it. Let's go. Let's go.
They got the aluminum foil hat. They ain't never heard of no aluminum fitted out here, ball. We out here.
Aluminum fitted is fire. Let's go. Yeah, listen, we buying all in. Listen, we gonna have costumes on. We buying in. Let's go, baby. Hold on, you need the music. Let's go.
Mikal Bridges, for him to be the one to talk to Tom Thibodeau, where the hell y'all ain't putting this together? Why would Josh Hart step to Tom Thibodeau?
How we know he didn't?
He didn't.
We don't know that for a fact.
Hold on. I'm not whatever. There's no way it happened. They're family. Bridges is like he might be the cousin. He just got to the team. I think they're way too tied in together. The roommates. Bridges found a way to stay in New York, number one. He found a scapegoat in Tom Thibodeau. That's number one.
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna give him no money the way he's been playing. Go ahead, that's a fact.
Correct. Number two, you were the scapegoat to go tell Tom Thibodeau. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart do not have the balls to tell you, nah, I don't want to go back in the game. This means that Mikal Bridges is a lot more tied. His Iron Man streak is on the line. Let's not forget that. He got the most games ever, second to like AC Green, who was a virgin, who was the next whatever, right? And then number three, forget about the fact of us being right. We were obviously right. That means we weren't just right about them being tired. That means that they're in practice and Tyler Kolek is busting somebody's ass. That's what it means. Yo, we need the bench to be in the game. They could give us some minutes too. We get to see Tyler Kolek, y'all. We've been right about everything from the beginning, including fire tired Tom Thibodeau's monkey ass, all ball. Why Mikal Bridges asked Tom Thibodeau to play Knicks starters fewer minutes. In case you guys are looking at this in the New York Post, sorry, it's the tabloids. That's Stephen Barney, though. You know he's a New York Knicks reporter. We read this part. Sometimes it's not fun on nobody. You'll want that as a coach, but also talk to him a little bit about knowing that we've got a good enough team where our bench guys can come in and we don't need to play 48 minutes. We've got a lot of good guys on this team that can take away minutes, which helps the defense, helps the offense, helps tired bodies being out there and giving up all these points. It helps just keeping fresh bodies out there. Bridges said Thibodeau was receptive, but sometimes I think he just gets in his way. I think he's not arguing about it. Sometimes I think he just gets in his ways and he gets locked in. He just wants to keep the guy out there. Sometimes you got to tell him, like Landry, for example, or somebody, keep him out there. They're playing well. Oh my God. Bridges is the poster player for durability with the NBA's longest consecutive game streak and this season's leader in total minutes. But the 28-year-old said the workload isn't easy. I think it's something you never really get used to. Your body's going to feel how it is every year, but I've been a part of it for a while now, knowing how to take care of my body through those situations and just trying to do as much as I can. Thibodeau's minutes distribution has long been a hot button issue as he's been accused of overworking players to their detriment. This was, Channing Frye's comments from last year about there's no way you can go dumb hard for 40 minutes every single night. I can still show. I think that goes in within it a lot. Things that are systematic or our schemes offensively and stuff, just trying to find the right situations and trying to make the right read every time I get a chance. Wow.
When that happens to a coach, you lost the locker room. I'm sorry. And you lost your players. Remember, I said it a while ago. I think whatever game we lost, I said, yo, I watched the body language. I said, yo, they gave up on Thibs. And I think that's what they did. And I don't think Josh Hart or Brunson can't say nothing to him. Maybe they did say something. It's just that Mikal Bridges, his just went viral, I guess. He might have went to the tabloids or to somewhere else. But no matter how nobody feels about Brunson or somebody else should have said something, it was said. And it needed to be said. I've told y'all and I've been telling y'all, I've seen enough sample size of Tom Thibodeau to know he's not a good head coach, especially for this type of roster. I'm sorry. And I got to applaud Mikal Bridges. I'm not a big fan of him right now because he's been playing terrible and inconsistent basketball, but he's 100% spot on. And the whole basketball world, especially Knicks fans, we all know this and we all been saying this. Yo, bro, you cannot be playing these guys. I think last season, Josh Hart, it was like almost 5 to 10 games straight. He played 45 plus minutes. And we wonder why people are getting hurt, why people are pulling things and straining things. No, so I totally agree, man. And I'm glad somebody said it because it doesn't make us as Knicks fans look crazy. And I stand on what I stand on. Tom Thibodeau has to go. Simple and plain. And I think this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Enough is enough. And when your player comes out and says this about you or to you, I don't see how that relationship can be salvaged. So I think that's it. I think Tom Thibodeau was done after this season.
Oh, boy. Mikal Bridges said about Tom Thibodeau, I don't think he's arguing about it. Sometimes I think he just gets in his ways and gets locked in. That's all we've been saying. It's not that you don't know basketball, bro. I played video games before. You think you could tell a girl whatever you want when you 18, 16 years old. When it's time to go for them clutch moments, it's different. Woo, sigh, my boy. It's hard for him in game to react to what's going on in game. We get it. You're not breathing, bro. You might not be built for this shit. You don't want to get a heart attack either, my brother. Let's keep it real. This is a stressful environment. Millions of dollars on the line.
Hold on. Shout out Ronald Martinez. Listen, man, all the way from Orlando. He said, question, Not to say he will, but if Thibs takes the Knicks to the finals or help them win a chip, will you guys take back everything y'all said about him?
Not after this comment from
No, no,
Mikal
no, no.
Bridges.
But Ronald Martinez, for me, yes. If Thibs this year wins us a championship or gets us to the finals, it doesn't take away his coaching style, but we would have to give him props because you got us to the finals, if you want me to be honest. But I don't think he's going to have an opportunity to do that. I think Thibs is done. And Fabian, have I not been saying that all season? I say, yo, Thibs is on the hot seat. Thibs is on the hot seat. And Mikal Bridges just told the world, indirectly, we don't want to play for this guy. See, it's difficult to just come out and say that, so you break it down. And what we've been saying, how are we going to get superstars to sign here with us? How are we going to get guys to stay here if nobody wants to play for the coach? Mikal Bridges just proved what everybody knew and has been saying for the past however many years. Nobody wants to play with Tom Thibodeau or play for Tom Thibodeau. This is why he has no connections to players. Look at his coaching staff. Come on, bro.
Now,
Wow.
if
Wow.
Thibs takes the Knicks to the finals or help them win a chip, will you guys take back everything y'all said? I'm assuming by that question you're saying that he's doing it his way, because right now Bridges is planting the flag. Your way is not going to work. That's a public statement. That's not no insider information we heard from a reporter. That's him publicly coming out saying that Thibodeau is stubborn, still stubborn, and he's running us to the ground. I'm an Iron Man out here. Think about who's saying it. Yes, he's not playing well, but we are all well aware of the fact that Mikal Bridges doesn't miss games, and he came out and told the coach, "Yo, man, this don't work like this. You bugging." And they have a lot of respect for him. It's not like they don't, because even the way he put that, he's still being nice. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart have a podcast. They could talk whenever they feel like it, and they never hint at this. All Josh Hart ever says is, "Yo, I'll give it all I got." He wants me out there, I'll do it. And let's not forget, this is the reason what you said, AllBall, why you wanted PJ Tucker here. It is no secret to me, it's not an accident that a guy like that is in the locker room and they want some real shit to happen. Nah. What y'all talking about? Yo, man, y'all gotta hit the coach with that. Now don't keep that to yourself. I can't tell him I just got here yesterday, y'all.
And a guy like PJ Tucker could come in and everybody sees the Knicks are this close from winning a championship. We are a few pieces away. You cannot be that close. Remember, we haven't been close to winning a championship since what, Patrick Ewing days? It's been over 25 years, damn near 30 years. You cannot be this close and throw it all that down the drain because of a head coach that hasn't done anything. This ain't Greg Popovich. This ain't Phil Jackson. This ain't Spo. This ain't Steve Kerr. This ain't Udoka. This ain't my guy in Boston. This ain't them. Where you go, you know what? I gotta see. No, this is Tom Thibodeau, who ain't did jack shit. Failed in Chicago. Had Derrick Rose in his prime, been to one conference finals. Failed in Minnesota. You had Cat, Wiggins, and Jimmy Butler in their prime. Failed. You come down Knicks. You had a great roster every time. Now, one season, guys was hurt. Randall and them guys, so we give you that. But fail. You had a game 7 against bum-ass Indiana last season and couldn't pull off a win. Why? Because you don't know how to adjust. You don't know how to game plan. You don't know how to create no type of offense. None of that. When we down 15-20, the game plan is, go ahead, Brunson, run wild. Get us back in the game. He has to go. And somebody had to say it. Fabian, it's very hard for people to be. Remember, when you're born, nobody's really born bad. You have some that are. But some of us are just good human beings.
Right.
It's very hard to be a piece of shit. It's very hard to come out as a professional and say, yo, I don't want to play for that guy. Fire him. Because now, who's going to want you? Who's going to trade for you? How are you going to get your money? So a lot of these guys, it's hard to say, I don't want to play for that coach. I don't want to play for this organization. Unless you have the cachet, the superstar, or you already got the super bag already. But Bridges and them guys probably said enough is enough. Bruh, Kolek played great in the G League, won a championship, was the MVP. Why is he not getting no burn? Nah, bro. I applaud Bridges, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, if y'all in the Garden, next time he gets to that Garden, they're in the West Coast trip right now. And that's another reason why it was a very, it's not coincidental. PJ Tucker's there. Some real shit's going down in that locker room. Mikal Bridges is the Iron Man, about to get ran to the ground. He's not Josh Hart. He's not Jalen Brunson. He's not godfathered into the team. He just got there this past summer. He feels like he has enough cachet. Defensive Player of the Year, 4th on the list, 3 years ago. When they get back to that Garden, he better get a standing ovation. Us Knicks fans, come on. He said everything we've been saying, and we have other Knicks fans going crazy. Flea going crazy on us. I forgive you because you came on here and apologized. I don't want to take it out on you, but there's a bunch of other morons.
No, but to defend Flea, he never really disregarded firing Thibs. His thing was always, we just need a plan. Remember, he always said he always said we would. He said, I don't mind firing Thibs, but we just need a plan.
Thank you for saying that. All that tells me is La Cosa Rosa has a plan. You ain't putting that out. Yo, the Knicks don't let nobody talk to the public. Ever. All that tells me is that they got a backup, bro. And Turbo made a great suggestion. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.